Once I read it and talked to Rick about it, I love the idea that it takes this really polarizing political issue and and honestly looks at it from every perspective, you know. And there are, you know, I mean, it's in many ways, you know, this movie is going to be perceived as, you know, LaMarcus against Coach Laser, but it's really not, because LaMarcus is not wrong and Coach Laser is not wrong, and the NCAA, which is really the antagonist in the movie, you know, um, Catherine as the kind of main one that we focus on, um, is also not entirely wrong. You know, when that system started, it was a system that worked and it benefited everyone. You know, it just needs to change, and I think there's some level of agreement about that. You know, the issue is how much, how radically, how quickly. It's a really beautiful distillation of that coach player, star player, especially relationship, and because so much of it is, you know, they're separate storylines through the movie, so we learn about that relationship more as backstory, you know, more in retrospect, and very rarely in the story do we see LaMarcus and Coach Laser in the same place. But again, that's one of the beautiful things that's woven through the script and the story is their love and respect for each other, and the fact that they're adversaries in this. They're both very reluctant, you know, to to play dirty. What the story does so well, and what drew me to it is that. You know, the ambiguity in there. I mean, LaMarcus, you know, whether you agree with his stance or not, and I personally do, he does some underhanded stuff to get there. You know, he plays some dirty pool to get there, and you know, when you're swimming with the sharks, you know, to mix my metaphors, that's you know, that's what you have to do if you really want to get it done, and that to me is the tragedy of this story.